Good evening, everyone. I'm Carmine Gemei. One of the beautiful things about Wyoming is when any athlete from the state makes national news, everyone rallies behind them. Well, right now we're cheering on Casper boxer Sergio Martinez. He just won the USA Boxing Eastern Trials in Columbus, Ohio, and that makes Sergio a national champion. At 141 pounds, he won 4 fights in 4 days to win the championship. Sergio beat boxers from Tennessee, Texas, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. He beat Antonio Perez in the championship, who he previously lost to at the Western Trials. Sergio told me he only got 3.5 hours of sleep the night before thinking about the fight. But that young man got it done for his first national championship. And he spoke about not only winning it for himself, but winning it for Casper and Wyoming.
I want to inspire them and show them that anything that they put their mind to is possible. So it wasn't necessarily just to get the title of a national champion. It's to bring it back home and show all the rest of these kids, show the community that anything is possible no matter where you come from.
When you hear split decision, it's like, oh, please, Lord, let it be on our side. And it was. So it's like, yes, we finally got it. So it was pretty nice.
Congratulations to Sergio Martinez, a national boxing champion from Casper. From a national champ to a state champ, the Kelly Walsh girls volleyball team has won back-to-back 4A state titles, and they look ready for a three-peat. The Trojans are the #1 ranked team in 4A, and they're 26-1 this season. Their only loss was to #2 Thunder Basin a month and a half ago. They have last season's 4A Player of the Year, Corin Carruth, and the Gatorade Player of the Year, Danny Lynchell. So I asked homecoming queen Sarah Struby about the team's mentality just 2 weeks before regionals.
We all just have fun with each other, you know. We all love each other. When Corin just blocks me straight down, I'm like, oh, shoot, like, good block, you know. And it's all just kind of fun. I mean, we're out here, we're going hard against each other, but it's always fun.
Well, just the way they treat each other. They don't mind joking around. They make mistakes and they grow from them, but then they're willing to kind of smile and go, you know, I kind of looked like an idiot right there when I did that, you know. And so just things like that where they don't take themselves too seriously. They don't take the game too seriously.
In the pros tonight, we had Thursday night football. The 2-4 Broncos hosting the 4-2 Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs have won 7 straight games against the Broncos, and they've won 4 straight at Mile High. But early on, it looked like the Broncos could change that. First and goal at the 1. Rolls-Royce Freeman honks his horn and gets into the end zone. The Broncos went for 2 and didn't get it, so they're up 6-0. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes dislocated his knee in the second quarter, but his defense picked him up. Joe Flacco back to pass. Anthony Hitchens strips the ball. Reggie Ragland picks it up and returns it for the touchdown. That was the beginning of the end for the Broncos. They go down 20-6. Same score in the third quarter. Backup quarterback Matt Moore lofts one perfectly to the Human Torch Tariq Hill, and he runs it for the 57-yard score, including a peace sign. Even without Patrick Mahomes for most of the game, the Chiefs blow out the Broncos 30-6. Denver's now 2-5 and in last place in the AFC West. Tonight, the Wyoming volleyball team played at Utah State, and they grinded out a 5-set win, 3-2. The Cowgirls won the first set by 12 points. Then every other set was decided by 5 points or fewer. In the fifth and final set, Wyoming barely won 15-13. And many of you know Natrona County's valedictorian Grace Dubé is now the libero on Utah State. She had a very nice game with 17 digs, 5 assists, and the Houston Astros just won Game 4 of the American League Championship Series in the big leagues over the Yankees, 8-3. So they now have a 3-1 series lead, one more win, and on to the World Series.
Sad for our New York teams, but I'm kind of pulling for the Astros.
Why is that?
One of my good friends' husband, Joe Smith, is a pitcher for them. So.
It's got to pull you inside, you know, tear you apart.
Yeah, family thing.
All right. Well, we'll be right back.